everybody here today for exciting time. This is the first time that we've done more than one signing at a time, and I think we're setting a trend here. So we're labeling this as the Kirtland Soccer Signing Ceremony. Good morning, and thank you for joining us for one of my favorite parts of my job as the athletic director. Very few things are as satisfying to me as watching our student athletes reap the rewards of their hard work and effort on the playing field and off of it. Today we're here to recognize 3 Kirtland student athletes who represented the Hornets in a positive way both on and off the soccer pitch. Marco Valentic will continue his education and playing career at Bucknell University. Dures will do the same at Mercyhurst, and Peter Vukovic becomes the next in a long line of Hornets who will compete at John Carroll University. Marco spent the first 3 years of his high school career with the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, but came out for the high school team as a senior, and what a remarkable year it was. After leading the Hornets to an 18-3-1 record and a Division III regional championship game, Marco was named Ohio's Division III Player of the Year and a first-team All-Ohioan. He closed out his one-year Kirtland career with 35 goals and 32 assists. Both were team highs. Dures scored 54 goals and 14 assists during his 4 years with the Hornets. During that stretch, Kirtland was 63, 14, and 5. He scored 7 goals with 2 assists as a freshman and followed that up season with 6 goals as a sophomore. Found his groove as a junior when he scored 17 goals with 4 assists and closed his career out with a senior year that included 24 goals and 8 assists. In 3 years, Peter Vukovic played a key role to Kirtland's success thanks to his ability to possess the ball, connect passes to keep the offensive flow headed in the right direction, and even his ability to attack and make runs at the goal. Despite battling injuries, Peter recorded 31 goals and 25 assists in his time with the Hornets. 6 of those goals and 7 assists came during his freshman season. He followed up that rookie debut with 17 goals and 8 assists on his way to earning first-team All-Greater Cleveland and second-team All-News Herald honors. After a year off the pitch, Peter returned in 2021 with 8 goals and 10 assists in leading Kirtland to a top 5 state ranking. As a senior, he was named Honorable Mention, All-Greater Cleveland, and Honorable Mention All-CVC. Marco, Evan, and Peter all were outstanding student athletes who forever left their mark on the boys soccer program, and I'd like to personally congratulate all 3 of you for your outstanding careers and best of luck as you head into college. At this time, I would like to turn it over to the boys soccer coach, Mr. John Valentic, as he'd like to say a few words about all 3 boys.
First of all, thank you, and I think that you guys should acknowledge that all these guys that are here, here to support you, so let's give them a round of applause including. So thank you very much. Look, this was probably one of my easiest years as a coach in 25 years here. Why? Because you have talent, you have people that are good people, that work hard and really enjoy the game. So for the most part, I just sat back and watched and stood out of the way. So for me as a coach and obviously as a father, very, very fortunate, lucky, and blessed to have had these guys, even if it was Mark for 1 year and then Peter for 3 and obviously Evan for 4, because it doesn't get any better than that. What I'm most happy for, these guys and a couple that are behind them have known each other since they were 4, 5 years old. And I will tell you that some of my closest friends were, to this day, I met as a soccer player, as a young person, and we're friends to this day. And I hope that they have the same type of friendship that I do with my guys, and they will have in the future as well, because this is a big part of this experience. I think I also would like to make sure that they're reminded that as uncomfortable as this may be, that everyone's staring at them, as uncomfortable as they are being in the center of attention, this is not for you. This is for us. This is for grandma and grandpa and your brothers and your sisters who sacrificed even having to watch your game while you were playing, or drive with you, or not have mom and dad at home with them because they're driving you, and then missing stuff. So I hope that you recognize that with these guys behind you and everybody else in the community, this is why you're here. So enjoy it, and I'm really happy for the 3 of you, and actually all of us as a community. So great job, gentlemen.
Don't sit down yet. Don't sit down. Now, he spoke as a coach. Now I want to know, as a dad, what does this mean to you?
I got asked that a lot this year, and I got to be honest. The first half of the season, it was not fun. It was not enjoyable. It was. I felt a lot of pressure. I felt uncomfortable. I was worried that Marco was not going to be a nice boy. I was worried that he wasn't going to be as good as he thought he was, and I thought he was. And it took me till about game 10 or 11 or 12 to realize not only is he a good player, but he's a damn good kid, and he was a good teammate. And so for me, that's when it became enjoyable. The results stopped mattering because I think we played good soccer, and he was a big part of it. And I know how much he gave up to get to this level. So I'm very, very proud and humbled by the fact that he still loves the game despite the sacrifices he had to make. And I know he appreciates what everyone else has done for him. So as a dad, it's awesome. That job's done.
Very proud of you. Hey, it wouldn't be fair not to ask his mom if she'd like to say anything. Is there anything you'd like to say, Julie? How about Mr. or Mrs. Dures? Is there anything that you guys would like to say?
Just congrats, and it's great seeing this, and want to see what they can do in the future, school-wise, soccer-wise, whatever. It's exciting.
Mr. or Mrs. Vukovic?
Congratulations, I'm very proud of you boys, and it's like John said, they've been friends since they were little kids, so to watch them grow and play through the years has been pretty awesome.
Awesome. I know that we're all very proud of them, and now it's going to be one of their, the most pressure they have probably ever been put under, because first I'm going to ask Evan, what does this mean to you?
I'm really excited for it. It means a lot. It's all the work we put in, me on my own time too, and to show the result, see the results that I got from it. It means a lot.
Great. Marco?
Like you said, it means a lot. I still want to do a lot more with soccer. I want to keep going, so the job's not finished. This is just a start of something for me, so I'm really excited.
Peter?
Yeah, same thing. Been putting a lot of time into this sport my whole life, growing up with them and playing and all that stuff. So it's nice to see that it's paid off finally.
Congratulations. I know from knowing a lot of kids that go from being a senior, one of the toughest thing it is in sports is when you love your sport is to next year going back to being a freshman again. So hang in there and keep that same mentality, even though it's probably going to be a little harder next year than it was this year. At this time, let's pick up your pens. Everybody take a little picture here of them officially signing their letter of intent. And let's give them a nice round of applause. Congratulations, boys. Now I'm going to turn it over. Mr. Hare of the Ohio Varsity is going to ask you guys a few questions.
Coach kind of touched on it a little bit, and I always ask about this anytime somebody signs, but you look at the hardware in front of you, you look at the success that you've had, you're signing to go and continue your careers in college, but I suspect that's all just a byproduct of what you really enjoyed about playing here at Kirtland and the legacy you're leaving behind. So while the trophies are nice, the awards are nice, going and playing in college is nice, what does it mean to you just to kind of carry on that legacy and raise the bar for Kirtland soccer?
It's a loaded question. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't really know where to start. At Kirtland, we like to play nice soccer, possession-wise, and different than a lot of other schools play. It's the way that Mr. Valentic coaches us and all that. So it's nice to see that we were able to kind of make a mark and have a voice and just, kind of, how to put it, we just play good soccer. And it's sad to see it go, but it's at the same time it's nice to see that we left a mark.
I think you said, like you said, legacy. A lot of players before us are really good players. And like you said, played nice soccer. And to carry that on was awesome. And I think that these lads behind us are going to do the same thing as well.
Yeah, I think they see the standard that we set when we're seniors, and they're good enough to keep that standard or even raise it.
What did you guys learn early in your careers? And Marco, obviously, you came in your senior year, so maybe early in your first couple of high school games. But what did you learn early that helped you out to find success the way that you did?
A lot about team chemistry. I think that was one of the keys to our success this year. 9 seniors, all of us started. We're all best friends, like you said. You know, a lot of us know each other our whole lives, and we weren't just friends on the field. We weren't just teammates, but we were friends off the pitch as well. And we hung out all the time, and that really helped us on the field.
Yeah, I think like how Marco said with the chemistry, every day at practice we're all like not just us seniors, even like the younger guys, we're all like talking, we're all having fun. Like not just like their practice, where they were like enjoy it too as a team.
When you look behind you, there's a whole bunch of your younger teammates that might follow in your footsteps. Whether they continue their careers in college or not, you want them to continue the success at Kirtland. What's it going to take for them to kind of raise the bar even further than you guys did?
Work harder at practice, like harder than we were doing, and work on their own time to get better, and then bring it to the high school.
Yeah, they see the standard that we set, so now they kind of have an idea of where they have to start. You know, how hard they have to work to achieve the goals and get. If they want to get to where we were this year, then they know how hard they have to work for it.
I think they got to listen to him as well. He knows what he's talking about. So, yeah, that's it.
And then just last question for all of you guys, and it's not necessarily related to soccer, but the culture here at Kirtland. This is probably my 10th signing day here at Kirtland, so a lot of kids have had success individually. A lot of teams have had success. What's in the water here in Kirtland that just makes this place special?
I think it's a community. Like you see behind you, there's so many people here throughout the season. You know, people coming to our games, people asking us how the game went. Everyone's invested in the sports and the community as a whole. So I think that's it.
Yeah, you know, it's such a small community, so everybody knows each other. A lot of us have a Croatian background, so like you said, we've been friends, you know, since we were 4 years old. So we have a really good connection with each other, and so a lot of the younger guys as well. But yeah, just the community is great. Everyone knows each other, and everyone supports each other in what they do. So it's not hard to excel when you have all the support behind you.
Yeah, with the community, it's not just like the parents of us that come to watch our games, there's teachers, there's friends, there's other staff members there, and they're all here to support us and help us grow.
I've watched a lot of really good soccer in Kirtland, especially with the girls team and the boys team with their runs to the state Final Four, that type of thing. But when you three were on the field healthy this year, it was fun to watch. And everyone talks about it being the beautiful game. When you guys were on and making ridiculous passes to each other and finishing off the way you did, it was fun to watch. So congrats on your past success and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Let's give them one last round of applause.